So in this video, I want to go through some examples of solving some quadratic inequalities that are in factorised form. So with this first one, we have x take away 1 times x take away 3 is greater than 0. So we first of all sketch ourselves a parabola. If we were to expand the brackets, we would have a positive x squared. So that is a positive parabola curve, happy face curve. And that curve would be going through x equals 1 and x equals 3. So 1 and 3. And then we ask ourselves, where is the parabola above the x-axis? Now it's above it here and here. So for those two regions. So because we have two regions, we must have two inequalities. One that would be x is less than 1, and one that is x is greater than 3. So we want that one or that one solve this inequality. Okay? So two regions, two inequalities. Number 2, x plus 2 times x take away 1 is less than or equal to 0. Again, quick sketch of a parabola that's going through minus 2 and 1. So this will be a happy face parabola again. So it's going through minus 2 and 1. And now we're asking, where is the parabola below the x-axis? So below it will be here. So that would be between those two regions. Now I'm saying just below because even though it's below that, below or equal to, because I only really think about the equal to when I'm thinking about the final inequality. So I can see that it's between minus 2 and 1, and I must make sure that if there's a quality there, there's a quality here and here as well. Okay, that's really the only time I'm thinking about that. But one region, one inequality. So number 3, if I multiply this out, I'd have 2x squared, so that's a positive parabola. And that would be going through minus 3 halves, minus 8. So minus 8 there, and minus 3 halves there. Where is the parabola above the x-axis? That would be there and there. Okay, now because there's a quality here, there has to be a quality in my inequalities as well. So x is less than or equal to minus 8, or x is greater than or equal to minus 3 halves. Okay, that's that one. Right, number 4, if I multiply this out, I'd have 3x squared, so that'd be a positive parabola. And that's going through 1/3 and minus 3. So minus 3, 1/3. Where is the parabola below the x-axis? It's below it here. So between the two values. So it's one region. And because these are strict inequalities, so must these be. Okay. Right, number 5. X plus 4, 2 minus x is greater than 0. So when I multiply out these brackets, I would get a minus x squared. So that's a sad face parabola. So it's this shape. It's going through minus 4 and 2. So minus 4 and 2. Where is the parabola above the x-axis? It's above the x-axis there for this shaped parabola. So it is between these two values that solves the inequality. And strict inequality there, so strict inequality, strict inequality. And the last one, let's draw ourselves an x-axis. If I multiply this out, I'd have an x times a minus 5x, so minus 5x squared. So it's a sad face parabola. it's going to be going through minus 5 and 6/5. So minus 5, 6/5. Where is the parabola? Below or equal to the x-axis. So it's below it here and here. So x will be less than or equal to minus 5, or x will be greater than or equal to 6/5. Equality here because there's equality there. And that solves those 6 inequalities.